7 Steps to Retire in Style Investing in Real Estate. Good afternoon, good evening, and good morning to everyone. I would like to talk to you about 7 Steps to Retire in Style Investing in Real Estate. This is Espie Agbayani. It's my first series of topics on retiring in style, leveraging in real estate. Retiring in style, investing, and real estate are complicated topics. My decades of experience tells me that there is no simple solution that fits all people. The purpose of this topic is not to give you a detailed step-by-step process, but to give you sufficient knowledge to start organizing your thinking. So you ask the right questions, formulate the right direction and strategy to avoid risky ventures that do not feed a healthy lifestyle. A little bit about me. I immigrated to California, USA in 1982 and practiced a full-time realtor since 1988 in the Silicon Valley and El Dorado County. I worked with a wide spectrum of home buyers and investors and had over 10 years in the lending business and practiced buying and selling real estate for first-time home buyers, investors, and empty nesters. As a member of the Lions Club International and various chambers of commerce, I was active in conventions, tours, and medical missions within the US, Mexico, Europe, Israel, and the Philippines. I witnessed thousands of Filipinos and Americans who retired and lived back and forth from the Philippines, including family, friends, clients, and neighbors, enjoying the great lifestyle for less money, and I call them balik-balikan. It translates into returnees, Filipinos who have traveled and migrated all over United States and all over the world, made it here, gained some assets, and now are enjoying going back and forth to the Philippines as part of their retirement plan. So here are the 7 steps to retire in style investing in real estate in my version. Number 1, invest leveraging on present asset, time, and position now. Number 2, determine your options. How, where, and what do you want to do in the next 20 years? 3, describe your retire in style. 4, find out your cost of living. Number 5, travel to check out your destination, retirement, and lifestyle. 6, live the dream now. 7, work with an experienced international certified realtor and team of professionals. So I'd like to discuss step by step just to give you an overview of the different topics, and then later on in the series of talks I'm going to give you, I will be talking about this in more depth. So step 1, make an inventory of how much equity you have in real estate, savings, liquid assets, etc. What do you have right now that you can use? Also compare refinance or cash out options. Consolidate present bills to lower monthly bills. Leverage on reverse mortgage, 1031 exchange. Utilize Prop 6090. Home improvement loans like 413B. Contact me to learn more of that. And of course, as I said, I will be talking about this in my series of talks and webinars after this first one that I'm making. So number 2, how much in 401k do you have? Stocks and options do you have from all past and present jobs? Some people don't realize that they do have some 401ks and pensions that are just sitting from their past jobs the companies that they work with, especially here in Silicon Valley. Consolidate the use of SDI, like self-directed IRA, to invest on properties. Consolidate your 401k and become a real estate private lender. I can tell you how you can do that. I sometimes would invite some speakers who can expound on this in more detail, since these are their expertise. Third, interested in cashing out on a retirement package so that you can easily and without stress invest in a new passion? Find out how. Number 4, the earlier you begin, the more fun and less stress you will have. So that's my step 1. Step 2, determine your options. How? Where? What do you want to do in the next 20 years? Option 1, you can stay put and babysit your grandkids part-time. You can just be around family. Option 2, you can travel and be a missionary. Discover how medical mission participants learn local investing in the Philippines. They get to meet local people, they get familiar about the place, and that is the best way to do it, in a very safe arrangement. Option 3, start a new career and live your passion. How to own rental properties in the Philippines. That is something that you can explore, whether in the Philippines, South America, or even in Europe. Option 4, find out how to be an expat and live in the Philippines or in the country of your choice, almost for free. Option 5, simply live your golden years in your present community and find out how to buy and flip homes while enjoying retirement around friends and family. Learn about the REI clubs and become an investor. I can show that to you. Step 3, describe your retiring style. Live as a missionary. Find out how others find new life building an orphanage in the Philippines or in other countries. Or just serve, like people are going to Africa to serve, be a part of a missionary, and serve the poor and the less fortunate. Or find out how to live as an expat and get free food and lodging. There's some people who has skills and professions that they can share, especially in the third world, and be hired by big companies, and they are provided with food and lodging. So, what are the pros and cons living in several places in US and Asia? This is something you need to find out. Find out the best places to retire by traveling first. And then you learn, you meet locals and people who are familiar with the place or have been living there, and exchange information. Live and travel with close friends and family using monthly income with real estate investments. Like 1031 exchange can help grow your portfolio. We can show you how. Or live minimally. Sell your big house, get the equity, invest it, and then just live minimally, simply, and write your story and write a book. That alone, publishing a book can be a residual income for you, for your retirement. Step 4, find out your cost of living. How much does it cost to keep your home and live independently, even where you're at? People don't think about that. That is something that you can prepare for. Analyze own versus rent as a retiree. Locally here in California or in the US or outside, like Philippines, South America. A lot of people are moving to Mexico, you know, in Puerto Rico, Belize, that's another place. So that's something that you want to explore. Find out the value of your pesos versus your social security dollars. So in the Philippines, the exchange of $1 is like 51 pesos. So your money goes a long way. Your social security dollar of, let's say, $2,000 to $3,000 can make you live very, very comfortably in other countries outside the United States. How much does it cost to live outside the US, like the Philippines, as a couple? How to apply for visa and senior card privileges. Every country is different. How about health insurance? In different countries, they have different ways of covering medical insurance. In the Philippines, they do have local insurance coverage here, and there's a lot of hospitals that are very up to date, up to par with US standards. You just have to know beforehand, before you retire, on how you would be able to avail that. How to buy a condo or home and experience urban living in the Philippines, partially or full-time. Some people invest in condos all over the world. In the Philippines, Southern America, Spain is another place, even Greece. So that's something that you can explore, but explore it now. So that's what we say, retire in style, by preparing yourself what happens in the last third of your life. Step 5. Travel to check out your destination and retirement lifestyle. If you plan to live differently, now is the best time to check it out. Mingle and join groups to check out and experience the nostalgia. Join our meetup to mix and mingle with other Filipinos and Americans living full-time and part-time in the Philippines or in other countries. We will have guest speakers who would share, their great life in the big city, in Makati, the islands of the Magere, beaches of Palawan, sharing their journeys as a guest speaker. Travel plans, medical missions, and group destinations scheduled with members of meetup groups, partnering with local groups like Lions and medical societies are a best way to explore and find out what is retire in style in other countries outside the United States. So step 6, live the dream. Now, prepare, research, and then just do it. The journey begins with the first step, deciding to do it, deciding to prepare to retire in style. So, we discuss your needs based on your personal retiring style requirements. Each one of us have preference and goals. What's yours? Contact me and set up a time to talk. And thank you so much. Below is my contact number. I'm Espie Agbayani again. And my direct line is 510-815-8040. And my email is efagbayani@gmail.com. You can also check and visit my website, sprealty.com. Thank you. Thank you for listening. And I hope to see you on the next webinar I have.